Hi, you got your starter kit in the mail? Are you excited? I remember how excited I was when mine came. I wanted to share your excitement today and give you a few tips on how to get the most use out of it. So first thing, grab that diffuser, plug it in, take both covers off, fill to the fill line here with water, and grab a couple of your oils. Drop maybe 2 to 4 drops, about 4 drops in there. I suggest try peppermint and lemon together, and turn it on and start enjoying those beautiful smells. Your home is never going to smell so good. So next, you've got your box of oils. Let's talk about each one. So first of all, you got your 10 oils on top, and then don't forget, you want to open underneath there because you got more goodies underneath. Don't forget to look there. So let's go through these one at a time. So let's start with Citrus Fresh. So Citrus Fresh is a combination of lemon, tangerine, orange, spearmint. I love to use Citrus Fresh in my water. Also, I like to put a drop on top of my Ningxia Red in the morning. It's delicious. It also smells great diffused. I think just citrus oils plus a little bit of mint. It's really good. If you use dryer balls, you can drop a few drops on your dryer balls, and your laundry will smell great when it comes out of the dryer. And just a reminder that the oils with a white background are vitality oils. That means they're labeled safe for ingestion. And even though, for example, your lemon can come with a solid label or a white label, it's actually the same oil inside both. So as long as Young Living has that oil in the vitality line, whether you happen to have it with the white label or not, it's safe for ingestion. But that's the way we can tell. The vitality line has the white background. So let's talk about lemon next, since I brought that up. Here's your lemon. Take a glass of water, drop that in the water. Probably you already drink lemon water first thing in the morning. Well, instead of buying lemons, you can put a couple drops of the lemon essential oil in. The good thing about that is it does not the oil is pressed from the rinds of the fruit, so it's not acidic like the lemon juice is. So your dentist will be happy. Also, if you're cleaning, you want your whole house to have a clean, fresh smell. You can drop a few drops of this in your cleaning solution. It's also great for removing sticky things. So if you have something sticky, just put a few drops on there and just rub it up. Let it sit for a little bit and then rub it off. Also, it's very uplifting smell. If you feel yourself down in a little bit of a funk, try diffusing anything citrus in it, and I find it really lifts my spirits. Then we have thieves oil. So thieves, is all things immune support. This is also vitality, so you can take it internally or use it externally or aromatically. So I like to get some thieves on my body every day. I like to diffuse it if I've been out and about somewhere and I want to kind of just purify the air around me. Also, I put this in a roller with lemon and frankincense and some carrier oil for a little immune support roller. You can also put this in your tea. It has a real cinnamony smell. So this is going to be one you're going to use a lot. Also, we have peppermint. So peppermint I diffuse every day while I'm working. Peppermint is good for just uplifting your mind. Some people find support from seasonal symptoms by using a combination of peppermint, lemon, and lavender. So try that if that's something that is an issue that you have. I like to put it in my water also. It's also great for digestion. So if you have any tummy troubles, try drinking a little bit of this. Also, this can be used for head tension. There's a technique where you can take a drop of it, put it on your thumb, and press your thumb to the roof of your mouth and hold it there for 30 seconds if you're having issues with head tension, we'll say. Also, if you're making brownies and you want to do a little twist on brownies, put about 4 drops in your brownie batter. Tell me how good it is. Okay, then we also have Digize, another one for digestive system support. This you might smell and go, that's an interesting smell. And initially I was like not a fan of the smell. But once I used it a few times and it helped me, now I'm a huge fan of the smell. This is a blend of like ginger, tarragon, and anise, those herbs that are good for your digestive system. There's about 4 more in there, but I can't think of what they are right now. So you can, this also comes in the Vitality line, so you can ingest this. So if you've eaten too much, you're having a little tummy trouble, you can put a couple drops in the palm of your hand and just rub it over your area of discomfort, or you can put a couple drops in like a shot glass of water. Not a lot of water because, let's be honest, it doesn't taste that great. It's completely tolerable, and actually I like it now. But initially I was like, what? But believe me, about 10 minutes later, you'll be like, what tummy troubles? This is the oil that really convinced me that oils really work. This probably would not be one you would choose to diffuse. I've never diffused it, but maybe you will like it that way. But definitely externally and internally, I found it to be very useful. Okay, then let's talk about lavender. Lavender is also available in Vitality, so you can ingest it. Lavender is good for focus. They call lavender the Swiss Army knife of essential oils because it's practically good for everything. I like to make a serum for my face with this that I use like after I clean it. But before I moisturize, I make a serum with jojoba oil, some lavender, and some frankincense. Two beautiful oils for your skin. I also like to diffuse this in the evening, at night, when bedtime, with cedarwood, or just by itself. Just very good for actually focusing on sleep, interestingly. It's also good when you're studying, if you're trying to focus. So it's great for burns. I had burned myself here, and I put some lavender on it, and it was very, very helpful. Okay, talked about all the ones over there. Let's talk about frankincense again. So frankincense is great for scars, it's great for skin, it's great for focus, it's very grounding. We know it's a biblical oil. It's good for sleep. This is one that's just good for sleep. It smells wonderful. I love to diffuse this, especially when I'm like studying something where I really want to focus. Then we have Panaway. This is for discomfort, like muscle discomfort. If you've worked out too hard, your muscles are a little bit sore. This is one you can use for that. Now, if you notice, this and Raven has the safety caps on them. They're hot oils, so that means you want to use them along with a carrier oil when you're using them, as people who have sensitive skin could have a little skin reaction. So just take whatever carrier oil you have. Young Living has a nice one called V6, or you can use organic coconut oil, olive oil, jojoba oil, whatever you have, you know, just put a little bit in your hand of the carrier oil, add a couple drops of the Panaway, rub it, and I like to rub it here on my shoulders when if I'm having soreness from being at my desk all day, on my knees, ankles. You could put a couple drops in your bath. It's one that Ken used a lot when he was on his feet like 10 hours a day. He'd come home and slather himself with this. Yeah, so this is good. Also, if you want a couple suggestions of a couple oils to mix with this for a roller that's good for, like my friend Denise, she has a cleaning business, and she used to have just achy hands and used to have to take ibuprofen all the time, but she started did a concoction of the carrier oil, the Panaway, copaiba, and a little bit of wintergreen, and she uses that instead and doesn't take any ibuprofen at all anymore. So that is that. Then also there's Raven, which is the other hot oil. When you think respiratory support, think Raven. So you can, just by smelling this, if you're stuffy, I find it clears my nose. So you can just open the bottle and just breathe it in. It's great to put in the diffuser at night if you're feeling a little stuffy. You can make a chest rub with some coconut oil and Raven. Rub it on your chest, rub it on your feet. It's great for that. Then we have the emotional oils that are in the kit, which is your Valor. So Valor is this beautiful blue color, so you don't want to get it on your clothes, but I'll demonstrate, you know, how you can use it with an aromatic breath. Is you just put a drop in the palm of your hand. You can do this with any of the oils. Just swirl it in clockwise motion. Cup your hands over your nose and take a deep breath. Rub the rest of the back of your neck. So Valor is for courage if you're facing a difficult situation that is hard for you. I highly recommend using this oil. It's good for challenges. Also, some people call this chiropractor in a bottle. So if you're going to the chiropractor and you want a little help with your adjustment, right before you go in, rub it on your back and your neck, wherever he's going to adjust you. And you can it can aid in getting a better adjustment. So in the bottom, there's two other emotional oils. There's Peace and Calm, which I use this every night at bedtime. This is great to diffuse if there's a little tension in your home, or you just feel the need for some peace. You need to bring yourself down a little bit. I'll do a few aromatic breaths every night at bedtime. This really relaxes me to get a good night's sleep. It smells so good. So stress away. Also smells good. So this one I would recommend. You can take to get the caps off any of your bottles, you just can use the cap that's on it. I should say, to get the orifice reducer off, you use the cap at an angle and you can just kind of wedge it off. So in the bottom of your kit, they gave you a couple roller and tops. So I would stick the roller top on here and then screw it down by screwing this top on. And that way you can just roll this stuff all over yourself. It smells so good. All right. So that's the main kits in the oil. A couple safety things is if you get, like the other day, I put some peppermint on my hand, had some on my finger, forgot, and did that some time ago. Then later went and rubbed my eye, and I was like, oh man, my eyelid feels a little hot. Because you don't want to put the oils in your eyes or in your ears. Pretty much anywhere else is fair game. But when that did happen, you just take a carrier oil. So I took a carrier oil and I just rubbed it on my eye, and it just cools it right down. It kind of like dilutes it so it doesn't bother you anymore. So that's what you want to do. Don't wash it with water, but use a carrier oil. Also, the citrus oils are photosensitive. So like lemon, citrus fresh, if you're using those on your skin, you don't want to go in the sun immediately afterwards. So if you want to use it, just use it where the sun doesn't shine. Also, in the bottom, there's a couple more goodies. The Thieves Spray. So this has alcohol in it, and it also has the Power of Thieves essential oil in it. This is actually approved by the CDC for dealing with COVID. So put this in your purse, and the next time you go to the grocery store and you have to touch a card or whatever, spray a little bit on the handle. If you use a public restroom, it's just great for sanitizing. I've even heard of people spraying this in their mouth for a sore throat, because you can do that. It's essential oils and some alcohol. Also, I don't think you get the Thieves hand sanitizer, but I think it comes in 10 little sachets right now. So this has 70% alcohol, but it's denatured with peppermint oil, so it smells wonderful. And it doesn't have any of those harmful chemicals that many hand sanitizers do. And you'll find that it's much less harsh on your hands, and it smells good, and it feels good. It feels different than other hand sanitizers, but it has enough alcohol in it to do the job correctly. And drink your Ningxia packets. So you might wonder what this is. Ningxia Red is a antioxidant whole food supplement made with Ningxia wolfberries. So you might have heard of the wolfberry, or some people call it the goji berry. It's one of the highest antioxidant foods that there is. Like drinking one of these is like equivalent to eating, I don't know, some ridiculous amount of carrots and like a whole bucket of blueberries. There's just really high amount of antioxidants in here. And what's cool is they have both liquid soluble antioxidants and fat soluble antioxidants, because there's also essential oils in here. So we drink this every day as a whole food supplement, kind of like a multivitamin. So I recommend just drinking one straight. You can just rip off the top and drink it from the pouch, or you can put it in a little cup. I usually drink mine in a little espresso cup. Or I would also experiment with, some people like to mix it with seltzer and put one of your vitality oils in it. Some of my favorites are citrus fresh or lemon, or for a little spicier variety, put a drop of Thieves in it and consume it that way. So they taste really good, and it is just so good for you. I really believe everybody should be drinking this every day. So that is your kit. I hope this helped you get a little introduction to it, and let me know how I can help you further. The best way to be ordering when you want to try some other things is on the Essential Rewards program, because Young Living gives you points back for other items. You can earn up to 25% back of what you order on Essential Rewards in points. So I can tell you more about that. I hope that you checked out some of the resources of our community. There's a Facebook page called Team Live Well. I have a YouTube channel called Oils Absolutely, where I have a lot of education on Also, you can follow me on Facebook or Instagram as Oils Absolutely. So, and of course, reach out to me anytime with any questions. Um, and I can recommend a couple good apps for your phone, so you can have at your fingertips a lot of information about oils. All right, my friend, enjoy.